Exhibition stream. Xyza. Make sure everything's good. Alright, we're looking good. I got quite a treat for you guys here. We're kind of halfway through the set, but got two basically Grandmaster players duking it out. Live for us, Kenti, which is Xyza, which I hope I spelled right, versus Blinzer, aka Dart Blinzerus, returning player of significant skill. I mean, he's living more than 10 seconds against Xyza, which is a feat in of itself. And oh, Xyza almost got caught there. Wasn't completely topped out, thankfully, but almost Blintz missed a kill opportunity right there. He's gonna line up that transition on the left, but it didn't reach because of the split garbage. That's rough. Still finds a solution to get that chain going. Gets it. All right, that was close. And ooh, Blintz doesn't find anything. Kept his cursed on the top of the stack right there, but probably should have opted to go somewhere else. Get some stop time instead. It's gonna be opening with a relatively strong chain here, all the way up to ×5 with a couple combos thrown in. Meantime, Xyza finds the double 4 chain with a bunch of combos as well. Both players sitting just slightly above 25 GPM. Nothing to sneeze at. Xyza burning a little bit, but had tier 2 available, so it didn't matter that much. Blintz doesn't get that lucky. No tier 2 and no obvious garbage clear. Has the blues, barely finds it. No stop time. Needs to find a chain. Finds it. Gets the 4 clear. Uses the integrity of his stop time there to analyze the board. Smart move. Meantime, Xyza's just keeping the pressure up. Cuts that chain again. He really is optimized in terms of panel usage. It's kind of impressive to look at. Oh yeah, I'm gonna ping at the stream while I think about it. Stream alerts. Stream alert. Ping. Exhibition stream. Xyza versus Blinzer. Ooh, Blintz almost got caught there. He should have kept that yellow, but decides to downstack instead. Has tier 2, but probably not going to be using that. We'll have blues. Needs to downstack. Oh man, barely any frames left right there. That was really close. Gonna find a 5 to reset that stop time. Not a lot of shank time though, because Xyza likes sending these big combo storms. And now Xyza is not topped out. Completely emptied his queue. Meantime, Blintz has currently 18 panels sitting in his queue, so he's far from done. He's going to be lining up. He probably wants to put some pressure up right now. He has a lot of panels to work with, so probably wants to chain down a little bit. There it goes. Quick 4 chain with a couple combos. Finds another quick 2. And Xyza was not super high stack, but I think still enough to top him out. Blintz finds the clear there. Oh, gets stolen. That 5 got stolen, but managed to chain with the +7, which works decently as well. He's gonna line up those 5 greens. Meantime, Xyza, the grounded catch, finds the 4 chain, lines up the Shogun. Of course he does. Oh, Blintz is down stacking hard. He had a bunch of shake time though, thanks to that chain is sitting on top of the board. Oh, it doesn't manage to down stack in time, and already Xyza up 8-2. Here goes another big opener. Earthquake, +6, +5. And that's a ×6 chain, and only 2 of those 6 clears were not combos. Like, the guy is absolutely insane in terms of combo chaining. Is quite something to look at. And 43 GPM opener from Xyza. What the hell is that? Oh, he almost burnt himself out there. Could have lucked himself out, but he wasn't tapped out because Blitz is already busy dealing with all of that garbage. Gonna send out a quick little combos though. Might hoping to get a quick snipe, but Xyza gets lucky with the RNG there. And yeah, that could have been a snipe, but obviously it's not gonna work against someone of that caliber. And look at that board vision. It's absolutely gorgeous. He sees everything everywhere at once. It's like he has more than a set of eyes. Impossible to describe, really. Blinz, though, trying to keep the pressure up. Quick forward chain. Oh, gets the perfect down stack there to extend it to a 5, which will keep Xyza a little bit busy. And finds the garbage. Oh, that's a rough position. Oh, nicely done. Tried the insert catch, misses it, but still managed to get the clear in time to clear that garbage right there. And now he's got a full set of panels to work with. Probably want to use that aggressively as much as possible. Interesting decision there, but actually worked out pretty fine. Managed to find the chain there. Now he's got a big tower on the right. Probably wants to get rid of that. Horizontal blues. Alright, that works. And Xyza is still over 30 GPM, nearing the 2-minute mark. Blinz has that 5 there. Oh, misses the downs. I'm not sure if that was intentional, actually. He actually got to go tier 3. He barely had enough time to do that. Really, really close. And gets a quick 5 chain with some time lag in there. Waits before the clear, runs out of stop time, but has a chain on the garbage clear. Oh, I thought he was going to chain that, but didn't want to risk an insert, I guess. And, ooh, danger for Blinz. Split garbage, finds the clear on the down stack. Xyza getting kind of low stack right now. Needs to be careful there, but he's going to get a full set of panels to work with, but doesn't get the clear in time. Down stack, tries to get the green, not quite getting there. And Blinz takes another one. Alright, let's see the openers. 2 plus 4, 3 plus 4s on the times 3 coming from Blinz, and Xyza finds 2 plus 5s and a plus 4 on a times 5, which is reasonable. And Blinz kind of high stack right now. Oh, that was like some kind of grounded catch deck. I'm not entirely sure, but that was kind of sweet. And already the queue is piling up, and Xyza with all the time in the world to line up that 5. And, ooh, Blinz getting caught there, misses, and doesn't get the 4 in time. And just like that, it could be match point. I've been told Xyza rarely goes beyond 10 games. Hopefully he decides against it today, as this is quite a treat to look at, to say the least. Oh, Blinz should have been a little bit more patient there. Decides to clear the garbage before the rest of that came in, but thankfully he wasn't topped out. Next layer is coming in. Gonna line up that 9. Probably use the light blues on the down stack for the clear, so he's still okay. Meantime, Xyza is chaining big, cuts it. Actually, unintentional 8 there. Think he wanted to cut, but worked out pretty well in the end. That's gonna keep the Blinzer busy for the foreseeable future. And gets lucky with the tier 2 there. It's gonna line up some clears depending on what happens top of the board. We'll have a 5, finds it. Meantime, Xyza is just punching out more offense. Lots of combos, all 32 GPM still on the counter. And Blinzer, being on the back foot this entire time, is not managing to find enough pressure to keep Xyza busy. So Xyza is using all of that time and all of those panels to keep the pressure still above 30 GPM. Well, nice speed there from Blinz, though, getting that times 3. And a good solving to find that garbage clear there. Has a few options. Oh, that's a plus 8 in the chain. That was sick. It's gonna have those purples on the right. Getting kind of low stack. Needs to be careful not to overburn. Waits. Cuts the chain there to get the plus 4. What's the play? Ah, that works. It's gonna down stack and then clear the 4. Has tier 2. Uses it very last second to get it in within the chain. That works. Pretty smart. Xyza probably gonna be looking to stack raise here. Yep, there it is. And lines up the 9, because why not? Ooh, Blinz, kind of low stack, needs to burn the 5, finds the yellows in the nick of time. Now he's going to have a decent amount of panels to work with. Most of that was combo garbage. That was all combo garbage. Now he's got a full set of panels. Probably wants to use that as aggressively as he can ASAP. He's going to chain a little bit, but not too much. Cuts it at 4. as he wants to clear the next layer of garbage. We'll have a bunch of yellows for the garbage clear. Decides to just keep the offense going. Wants to chain down just slightly more before he goes back up to the garbage. Barely gets it with the greens. No stop time though on the clock. Needs to use the 3 clear to stay alive. Finds it. Got some shake time there, thankfully. And we're just now popping the 3-minute mark. Blinzer is trying to keep Xyza busy. Okay, finds the garbage clear. Xyza almost could have been sniped there, but not quite enough garbage to top him out. And oh, Blintz doesn't find a clear. And it looks like they're going beyond 10. Let's go. All right, so we still got a couple games on our hands, folks. This is a doozy. Blinzer kind of flukes his opener there, which is gonna put him in an awkward position. It's gonna be hard to bring back the pressure, but he managed to find some more combos. Maybe trying to hopefully have Xyza do a mistake and get sniped or something, but it's unlikely to happen. And it took a lot of time for that 3 clear there. It was going to have those 4 yellows, so he's still okay. And wow, the +8 from Xyza within the chain. Like, the compo chaining is... My brain cannot comprehend how you manage to analyze all of the panels falling at that speed. It's... I just can't comprehend how they do it. It's art. It's an art form. Oh, I think he wanted the 4 there, missed the stealth, and has tier 2 though, finds it. Has the 4 yellows, and then a little quick +6, breaks it to get a +5 instead, and chain down 6 within the chain. Blintz combo chaining is also pretty good, let's not kid ourselves. Not on Xyza's level, but still. He finds a lot of patterns within his chains, the +5s and the L shape, plus shape, like really good pattern recognition. This is kind of a rough situation. Relies on the insert there, gets the catch as well, because why not? Gonna throw down a couple more quick combos, quick left right. Oh, that's a rough pattern. Finds the 4 in the nick of time. Is gonna line up those for the next layer, and kind of factory-ish pattern coming on Blint's side. And it's going to chain down a decent amount there. He needs to be careful not to overburn, but he will have a huge tier 2 in theory. Yep, there it is. That's 4 rows of tier 2 garbage. Tier 2 panel, rather. And the first shock panels finally show up. Xyza sees 4, and that's going to send 2 layers of shock garbage on Blinz's board. It's kind of a tongue twister. Blinz's board. Blintz down stack, uses the shake time wisely. And the combo pressure is piling up. We're looking at 25 garbage blocks currently sitting in Blinz's queue, which is absolutely obscene. Ooh, okay, okay. He has the 4, uses it. Another 4, finds it. That's going to have a lot of panels to retaliate hit with, hopefully. Meantime, though, Xyza just keeps on piling up that garbage queue. If there was a mechanic in place that did something when the garbage queue was getting higher, Blintz would already be dead, with currently sitting at 27 garbage blocks in queue. Kind of insane when you think about it. Like there's 2 boards worth of garbage panels sitting in queue, basically. But he's doing a good job. I mean, already up to the 3 minutes and 30-second. Oh, greets the 4. Should have just used the 3 there. A little unfortunate. And he wants a big opener. Like he needs to find a good opener here, and it's already looking much better. 5 chain with 4 4s within it. That's already much better than what we've seen the last game. And he's gonna keep on chaining down. Finds a quick +3 and another 3. Actually goes all the way up to 4. That should create a decent factory pattern on Xyza's side. And Xyza barely gets that 4 in time, though Blintz is super low stack right now. And needs to conserve the panels. Yo, those blues were super far away. Barely got it. And now the placement was kind of awkward, but found the clear. It's going to line up. Oh, actually goes with the 5 there, which clears the panels just enough so that that 5 was going to touch garbage. Smart move. And he goes all the way up to tier 2 to keep the offense pressure up. Now, full board of panels for Blinz. And already 10 garbage blocks in a queue for him. Meanwhile, Xyza managed to empty his entire queue. Blinz's combo garbage, though, nearly topped him out, but he burned through that very, very fast. It looks like quite the challenge to keep Xyza topped out. And oh, that was a rough board to deal with. Had a couple of options, obviously, but nothing touching garbage. Alright, finds a quick 4 chain. Stops there, stack raises. And is gonna go right back at it. I think he wanted the horizontal chain there. Doesn't find it though, but has a bunch of clears available. And he has a decent health stack. Health stack. Decent amount of panels to work with, I should say. And a lower GPM game, if I could even say that, 28 to 22. for players of this caliber, that's considered low, I guess. For us, it's beyond what we would hope to be able to get if we were playing at 100%. But obviously, these guys are not human. Another class of living being entirely akin to an octopus that came from an alien world. I mean, they have brains in each of their tentacles and their blood is blue. You can't tell me that came from Earth, right? But let's not digress into alien life forms. We have quite the match before our eyes right now. Blinz doing good on the offense this time around. I was keeping the pressure up. Oh, barely realigns those panels in time to get the chain on the garbage clear, though the transition is rough. Has no stop time. Had that 5 though. Another one. Down stack. What's the clear? Purples, I guess? Yep, there it is. Nice +9 from Xyza, and has that 6 on top lined up. Cuts it to a 5. You gotta love these guys, like, when they start cutting +6 because 5s are theoretically more efficient because they give less shake time. I mean, that is some Omega Brain type of deal play right there. And Blinz is going with the big chain, ×9, which is one of the biggest ones we've seen so far of this set. At least it'll slow down Xyza's offense a little bit, because Xyza was quite low stack as far as his usual stack height goes. So he's gonna have to spend a lot of time waiting, basically, for the pre-stop, for the panels to pop. And that's gonna allow Blinz to try and empty his queue. Still far from it, still 10 blocks chilling there, 13. So it's far from over, but at least the piling up slowed down somewhat, which makes it a little bit more manageable should he reach the top eventually. Still 12, far from done. And he conserves the panels. He could have went for the +6, even 9 there if he so desired, but decides to conserve, playing really smart. Oh, I'm surprised. He actually wanted to probably realign there on the left, but I think it was a miss swap in the purple. Wanted the 4 clear, barely missed it. Nevertheless, though, it was a solid game from him. Ooh, the +8 on the chain from Blinz was sick. I mean, this guy is also very, very, like, both these players are absolutely amazing. Like, rating says 1835, but that's a fat lie. Guy is probably closer to 2100 or something. Okay, maybe not that high, but at least 2000 for sure. Pretty sure he could eat, like, our current diamonds and masters for breakfast. Gonna line up the 5 and keep it. Take some time to analyze how the board is gonna fall through. Both players on a healthy stack height. Xyza cutting the chain at 4 there. Rarely see him ever go beyond that. And look at the amount of combo pressure coming from him. Absolutely bonkers. He actually managed to empty his queue again, even though Blinz is currently sitting at 24 GPM. Xyza completely ran through the entire thing and is currently sitting on an empty garbage queue, and he's just stack raising and getting shock panels at that. Like, how does he do it, man? He even manages to find 4 shock panels, but that's going to be 2 rows of garbage, shock garbage coming in for him on Blinz's side. Okay, Blinz finds the 3 there. No, still has some stop time on the clock, but had that 4 available. Nice +8 there. He's gonna line up that 5. Xyza burning his entire stacks, raising a little bit before the next layer of garbage comes in. But Blinz probably wants to find a chain now, here, soon-ish. He's not going to be able to keep Xyza tapped out with just combo garbage. The only person in the game that can keep someone tapped out with just combo garbage actively is Chaos currently. I'm talking about active players, people that we see often. Obviously, Xyza is probably amongst the people who can keep someone tapped out with only combo garbage, but we don't see him as often. It's more of a... Ooh, that's a rough board. Yeah, I know, Blinz didn't luck himself out. Had a couple of options, but he should have down stack before doing that 4 clear. 14-3 currently. And quick succession of 2-3 chains with a bunch of combos for good measure coming out of Xyza. Similar opener actually from both players right now. Oh, that was a nice insert catch from Xyza. And ooh, little miss-swap there. I think he wanted the +5 with the reds. Kind of a rare panic attack moment out of him. And Blinz steals a game in a very quick fashion. Finds a decent opener here. This time, Xyza going with much smaller chains, but more combo garbage. And the combo garbage is currently piling up. Blinz is gonna wait a little bit for that clear to let the queue empty, but not entirely though. Finds the +5 in the chain, it's always good. He's got some really quick panel realignment. Very, very fast. Sitting at 460 APM currently. Nothing to sneeze at. Oh, the split garbage, that's kind of rough. Oh, that's really rough. Wow, manages to find a horizontal clear with just 2 rows left to work with. Has a tier 2 though. Doesn't need it, but will still use it actually. And that 6 pre-set up, nice 9 there. And now, I guess this would be what would be considered a neutral game for Grandmasters. I mean, what even qualifies as neutral game between 2 players that are basically unkillable? Well, I guess Xyza's not topped out, so like Blinz really needs to get a little more chaining in with an ooh little fumble moment from him there. It's all good though. I just realized the microphone was kind of loud compared to the game, so I'm gonna adjust that. Test 1 2 1 2. All right, looks like it's more closely aligned now. Hopefully, I didn't break anyone's ears. And wow, big chain opener times 10. That's a rare occurrence. That's gonna equate to 41 GPM opener coming from Xyza. Like, oh, what the hell is that even? But thankfully Blinz though had the presence of mind to keep his stack high, so the pre-stop doesn't take 5 years. He actually chewed through that relatively fast. He's already done with the 10. That was quite quick. And that's where you see where stack height and height management is extremely important. Just because the stack was quite high, the time it took for that huge chain to pop was much lower than it would have been had he kept his stack lower. We mentioned it earlier during Spider's tournament. Ideally, if you hear your opponent doing a big chain... Oh, little misswap there, Blintz. Had to keep that hole to do the 4 clear. I think he wanted to get the chain going with a double wide insert, but actually swapped early, and that did him in. But to finish my point, if you hear someone going with the big chain like Xyza is doing again right now, you want to try and keep your stack high as you comfortably can, I guess, without, you know, instantly dying. Oh, Blintz going with the slide lens there, as that lowers the pop time by a fair amount. Blintz finds the tier 2. And I rarely ever see Xyza doing a regular tree clear. As I say that, I mean, caster clears, I guess, but most of the time he's clearing garbage, it'll be a 6. If he's not chaining, obviously. Like, when it's just a regular clear, like, he's so fast at seeing the 2-color clears. It's insane. And there's another 6. Blintz misses the chain extension there. He's keeping Xyza busy though. I mean, Xyza has some garbage in queue. Not a bit. Ooh, trying to go with the 2-wide insert catch there on Xyza's side, like trying to go with the big plays. Not quite landing it though. But he was not in immediate danger, so didn't matter that much in the end. Ooh, almost got caught there, but wasn't tapped out. Blintz needs to find more pressure. Doesn't get the perfect swap there, but finds the 4. Ooh, a rare 3 clear from Xyza there to clear the garbage. Blintz is chaining heavily. Has that 3 blues on the left, spotted it early and considered his options, decided to burn his stack down a little bit for some offense, which almost caught Xyza off guard actually, but again, with the 6 clear on the garbage. I think that's like his signature move. There goes the 9 there. Actually chains for the next layer. Works too. Another 6. Like, the amount of 6 clears he does for combo clears is absolutely bonkers. Ooh, that was ballsy from Blintz. Not opting to go with the 5 clear, but I'm saying ballsy, but actually pretty smart. So he waited and realigned the board to let the queue empty before he... Oh, he could have just used the greens and then chained the reds. Unfortunately that I didn't spot it, but he... Hold on. Let me ban this person. He actually let the realign the board and let the queue empty a little bit before he did the 5 clear, which is actually pretty smart, but unfortunately didn't work in his favor there, and just like that we're up to a 19-4. Still a solid showing from Blintz. Obviously there's some rust to be taken out of the system. Guy's been away for a while, just came back very, very recently. And fine, you don't ever like truly lose your panel skills. A lot of the pattern recognition and board management and all that good stuff kind of stays, but there's also a delay before everything comes back full throttle. I feel like the match would have been closer had there been no rust. And oof, that was almost it right there. Super low stack right now, and yep, that's it. And they're actually going beyond 20. Oh well. My. I did not expect that. I mean that's kind of cool for Blinz though. That gives him plenty of time to derust, and who better to derust against than one of the top Grandmaster players out there. But he really gonna need to find better openers, as he's been playing most of these games on the back foot, playing super defense. But to be fair though, when he does manage to get a decent board, he's pretty good at chaining / comboing all the way down, and he's managing his height fairly well. But sometimes reliant on RNG, which is not the greatest thing. Ideally, if you want to avoid that, it's not always possible. But in most cases, you want to try and keep yourself in a position where you don't need RNG to live. Oh, you should have kept that yellow. Okay, you found the purples. Every time I'm concerned for Xyza, there's like a clear that shows up somewhere. It's like there's always something on his board. Oh! Wait, what happened there? I think he tried an insert catch. He had an obvious clear on the top left, but I think he went with the flashy frame trick, didn't quite land it, and that cost him a game right there. Can't blame him for trying the flashy frame tricks, though. What's the point of winning if, you know, you do it in a boring way? It's always more satisfying to win in a flashy way. Bowser would agree. Sadly, Bowser went to sleep just a little bit earlier, so he's missing out on all of this great panel. And ooh, Blinz locks himself out. 2 rows, that's unfortunate. Wanted to go harder on the pressure, but you can only go so hard before, you know, it's a little bit too much. Wow, look at the speed at which he realigned to keep that chain going all the way to 7. Probably will cut it there. There it is. And, oh! Blinz kind of froze out there. I think he missed the down stack on the light blues. Could have used the 4 clear there, but finds the... Ooh, the +8 on that chain from Blinz was beautiful. This guy's board vision is also very, very good. Both of these players are very, very good at finding those chains within... those combos within chains. Excuse me. 36 GPM opener and counting from Xyza. Blinz with a more breezy 23 at this point, but still pretty good, still reasonable. Okay, finds the 6 barely. I didn't even see that. Really well done. It's gonna give him a couple of rows of panels to work with, and needs the down stack. Finds it. Xyza almost lucked out. Oh, he would have died right then and there had Blinz sent out just a little bit more garbage. Had he had no obvious clear. With just those available rows that he had actually relied on the stack raise there to find new clears. And Blinz going all out with the big ×8. Which is one of the bigger chains we've seen out of Blinz so far. That's going to keep Xyza busy a little bit. And he was quite low stack actually, so the pop time is going to take a decent amount of time. That's probably going to slow his offense by a fair amount. And he's finding another big chain. Okay, finds the horizontal clear. And the queues are much lower this time around. He's only got 6 garbage blocks in queue currently. So he's managing the defense much better than he was earlier. That's thanks to that big chain earlier that kept Xyza busy. Has the 5. Or chains it. That doesn't reach garbage though. Okay, takes his time for the clear. Uses tier 2 just like a couple frames early though. Didn't reach that other layer of garbage, but finds the 3 in tier 2 again. A little early swap from Xyza there. Has that 4 reds. Oh, actually down stacks for the 5, which works as well. And I think I kind of cursed Blinz there because I said he was managing his garbage queue, but it's up to 20 at this point, so there's like an infinite amount of combo garbage sitting in Blinz's queue right now. It's gonna take him a fair amount of time to chew through all of that. Needs to keep the pressure up. Quick 3 chain. Now relying on 3 clears to find a pre-stop. Finally finds the clear, and we're now nearing the 3-minute mark. Okay, has the 5 there. We'll use the yellows for the garbage clear. Xyza still chaining down. Oh, another +8. Blinz is really good at aligning +8s within the chains. Really, really good. And that makes for a hefty amount of garbage. And Xyza so fast at MTV. Oh, he misses the 3 clear here. Miss swap. Wanted the light blue to get the 3 clear on the garbage and actually grab the other panel right to the side of it. And that's going to cost him a game right there. Just as he had found enough shock panels to send a couple garbage blocks of a shock garbage there. A little unfortunate. Blinz finds his 6th game. Xyza almost overburned himself to death there, but Blinz wasn't fast enough nor big enough on the opening attack. Xyza's just piling up the combo garbage. It's probably going to be falling soon. Blinz finds a nice ×6. Xyza gets lucky on the tier 2.
Right.
Lines up the 5, chains with the 6, because why not? It's going to use the 4 horizontals. And another +6 clear. Just validating that. Oh, nice transition clear there. Really loves clearing the garbage with either 5s or 6s, but mostly 6s. Blinz is doing decent with the defense right now. Lines up the 6. Quick 2 chain. Okay, finds the 3. Decent amount of panels to work with on his side. And Xyza is just keeping the pressure mounting and mounting. Up to 10 garbage blocks in queue right now. Oh, goes with the purples. I expected the yellows from Blinz there. Oh, the time lag from Xyza finds a quick chain. Blinz, big chain there, ×7. He's gonna keep Xyza busy. Needs to find the 4. Barely found the 4. Oh, no tier 2 available, so he's gonna have to find something else. Finds the reds. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think we... Sorry, quick caster pause. I'm asking something to someone.
Cheers. Superb.
Now breaking the 3-minute mark. Blinz very patient on that clear there, waiting for almost the entirety of his stop time to go away. Before he goes with the clear, finds the right down stack order to get the 5 clear there. Nicely done. He's gonna chain down a little bit. Probably cut it at 5. Yep. Intentional cut there, as he could have kept it going if he so desired. a much chain heavier game from Blinz, but it seems to be working pretty well for him. You can see Xyza's GPM has been hurting a little bit, only at 29 right now, as we've seen him above 30 fairly often in these games. Ooh, I think he wanted the 5 there. Blinz could be in trouble. Has options on the left. Probably enough stop time to do so. Yep. Finds the clear. Lines up the 4. But the Q is really, really high right now. Sitting at 21 garbage blocks in Q on Blinz's side. So he's going to be tapped out for the foreseeable future. Nice time lag from Blinz there to extend that chain to a 4. Xyza a little hesitation, but has plenty of options. Well, not plenty anymore, but has options. Obviously finds it. Nice timing there from Blinz to extend that chain to a 5. And a much better pressure coming from him this game. Which is giving him some leeway. He's really desperately trying to... That was not a possible tornado, but I think that's what he attempted. Decent RNG there for Blinz. Has an obvious garbage clear and plenty of somewhat aligned stuff. It's actually going to chain down. I'm surprised he didn't extend that chain. Could have easily done so if he so desired, but was looking for other options. And Xyza almost done chewing through his Q. It's all down to 5 garbage blocks in Q right now. Ooh, little hesitation, but obviously it's because he was prepping a big combo chain. That was 3 5s in a ×4. You look at Xyza's garbage output right now, there's not a single chain beyond ×4. Really cutting these chains and optimizing the factory layout of the garbage output he's doing. Mostly focusing on the big combos. That's 10 plus 8s already. And now we're at the 6-minute mark, the longest game so far since we've been live. And there's still no sign of weakness from either side. Although obviously it is much stronger on Xyza's side, but to be expected. Have you seen the stack race speed? Xyza did not hit the stack race button there. That was just regular speed. They're up to 58 speed now. Shock panels will be coming up as well. It's 2 on Xyza's board right now, which is kind of awkward. Can definitely mess up with your board. And oh, Blinz doesn't get the 4. One swap away from the +4 there. Would have kept him alive.
Cheers. Superb. Oops.
Strong opener from either side. A little bigger chain from Blinz.
Right.
Could have taken the time to align the 9 there, but decides to go with just a regular 5 clear, which still works okay. Give him plenty of stop time to work with. Could have stealthed a 6 there. And I did not expect this set to go on that long. I've already casted a number of games earlier and played the tournament. And I can definitely feel my bed calling louder and louder. So I might not be able to cast the entire thing, but I just wanted to get some of these games on record because this is some top tier play and we don't have that many commentated Grandmaster games. So it's always good to get a couple of these games, even though my commentary is probably not the best commentary we can get, obviously. Far from being on the skill level of these players, so I don't see everything they see, and I'm more mesmerized than anything else, so I can't provide much insightful commentary when the Grandmasters are kicking it out, which is why I usually like to have someone more skilled than I am on the mic, like Chaos Musical and Delight Lava. Always cool to have Grandmaster players waiting in. How do you even say that? But giving in their opinions to my less skilled brain. Blins with a fair amount of panels right now, probably wants to burn a little bit, gets the good swap there, extends that chain, cuts it at 4, resets, starts a new one, finds the garbage clear. Nothing new under the sun. Still has a decent amount of stop time on the clock.
Cheers.
So he's with the classic 6 plus 6 clear on the garbage. Oh, missed down stack from Blins. Little panic, goes with the slide, lands it on the +6, double +6 with the chain there. That was a little lucky, but there's still no obvious clears right now. Wants to use the green down stacks to get some shake time and finds the clear. That was a mix of luck, skill, speed, all of these combined to keep him alive. And just now breaking the 3-minute point. Unintentional slide there, almost cost him the game though. He's gonna realign greens. Nope. Okay, light blues on the right. That works. And now 23 blocks sitting in Blinz's queue. Not gonna be done with that anytime soon. He's gonna chain down a little bit. That's at least okay. I thought it was gonna bring it all the way to 5. And whoa, he just got another one. He's cutting his chains now intentionally. We saw him go to, I think it was ×9 earlier, but now he's keeping the chain length much lower. Although that did allow him to win a game earlier, so I'm confused as to why he's deciding just now to cut his chains more than he was. I guess it's... I mean, Xyza... I mean, if you look at Xyza's board, he is pretty high right now. I think he... I mean, I did hear, like, we played a quick set earlier, the commentator showcase match with Spiders, and he did mention that he was looking at my board almost as much as he was looking at his. So I think past a certain point, when you're that good... Like, you're that fast at analyzing patterns and finding how the board's going to line up and whatnot that you legitimately have enough time to actually look at the other player's board and see the situation without compromising your own board vision, which, to me, is insane. So that could be part of why he... Wow, we actually managed to get a game there. Xyza froze up and didn't find the clear in time. But I think that might have been why he decided to cut those chains, as he realized Xyza's board was quite high and he was keeping it fairly high, and bigger chains will not do much against a super high stack player. So, like, cutting them much shorter is probably the reason why. Ooh, that was a quick one. He had a couple of options, but didn't find any in time. Burned a fair amount there, but still in a relatively comfortable position on Blinz's side. Decent attack patterns though coming from him. You can see that factory on Xyza's board, but ooh, doesn't find the 4 in time. Kind of froze up there, and that's gonna be the last casted game for me. I can feel my brain slowly shutting down from fatigue. At least I got some games on record, which is exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't even expect them to go beyond 10, so we got privileged to see 2 Grandmasters in action for an extended period of time. Hopefully y'all appreciated the limited amount of commentary I could provide.
Haha. Dodgy.
Although judging from the chat activity, I'm not even sure anyone did watch, but that's okay. And there's always VODs and YouTube videos and all that good stuff.
Dodgy.
Oh, another +8
Right.
on the chain from Blinzer.
Dodgy.
Oh, missed on stack order, but still manages to find the clear thanks to the healthy amount of stuff time he managed to get from that +8.
Cheers. Superb.
And another bigger chain from him, ×6 coming out. Doesn't risk the stealth to go with the +8. I respect. Flashy is good, but alive is better.
Right.
Good patience there, good down stack order as well. I mean, for these guys it's probably very natural, but to my untrained eyes it is quite beautiful to see.
Victory.
Ooh,
Quite expected,
he actually
really.
takes this one. Alright, I'm gonna clock out, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you did tune in, hopefully you appreciated. But
Cheers.
my tiredness is catching up with me. We got graced with a fair amount of good games here. Hopefully y'all appreciated. We'll catch you next time.